Hello and welcome to my latest video on the energetic themes for business. In this video, I'm going to be looking at the period of July to September 2022 and talking through what those themes are, how you can use them in your business to support it to grow, and how you can better support your clients. So let me give you some of the highlights. So the first thing I would say is that if it hasn't landed yet, expect to feel more of your business soul purpose coming into play. It's going to be an opportunity for you to really expand what you're here to do. The second highlight would be that this period of time is going to be super action focused. It's all about becoming a new identity by putting things into motion, by taking action on things. The third highlight is most definitely that the old is over. We are now moving into the new. I think we've been in a transitional space for some time where the old is at play and the new is sort of like we're still trying to work out what that is. Now we are definitely saying, that's it, I'm drawing a line under this. The old is done and I'm moving into the new. So let's look at those three different aspects. And the first one is just going to be looking at the broad energetic themes and how they're going to be showing up. This period of time has this incredible sense of resilience and determination. It's got a very strong sense of, this is me, this is what I'm here to do, and I am going to take the action necessary to make that happen. It's got such a strong and solid feel to it that the rhythm of the period of time feels very measured, even though there's going to be some huge transformational shifts that happen in this period of time. I think one of the most dramatic potentially is going to be the need to break ties with the old. So it's really severing those energetic connections to the old ways of thinking, feeling, doing that are still, if not playing out, there's an echo of them in what we're doing. And those things, it's just going to be a very conscious decision to break ties with that old, to embrace a new identity and to become somebody else who can deliver on this bigger vision that is definitely going to start to drop into place. As we evolve and as we expand, we can access more of who we are, what we're here for, our soul purpose, our soul vision. It just comes into play more. Either we go deeper into it or we put together the pieces so that we understand the broader picture of it. And that's where we're at right now, is that we're in this place of, oh, right, the dots are connecting and you're able to really lean into what you're here for. So it's going to be a big thing to be able to move with that and to break the ties with the old. And I think as more and more people get that, and as you get that real sense of connection to what you're here for and what you're here to do, then you're going to see how necessary it is to say that old way is not for me anymore and I can't have any part of that. So it's a very conscious disconnection. So there's going to be some very big shifts internally and externally, and they may be led by the internal shifts, but there's going to be some big shifts that happen in this period of time as we break those ties. So there may be as you're going into this and you're really feeling this, you may get that call to just detach from the collective so that you are not being influenced in any way, shape or form by that collective narrative. Or collective confusion, because I think there's going to be a lot of confusion in this period of time for people who are still on that journey of learning to listen to themselves. So there's going to be a lot of noise. There's that narrative, and it may well be that you just go, right, no, I need to detach from the collective and resource myself through this, trust myself, listen to myself, and not listen to anybody else. So there'll be a big change in that respect. And the other thing that is going to be really important during this period of time is around capacity. This expansion that's going to happen in this period of time is going to require a physical response in order to be able to hold all that energy. So the physical capacity to hold this energy, to move this energy, is going to be a key thing. So that's both in how we resource ourselves on a very practical level, but also how we hold more energy in our systems, which can be taxing on your nervous system. So it's going to be a time where you're going to be looking at how do you support your body to hold more energy. So your business is going to be feeling that same energetic need to detach. So it's going to want to detach from the mainstream. So all those mainstream sort of that it's like a river of that just pulls you along with it. It's going to be as like, oh, I need out of that now because I need to find my own path. So your business is going to feel the need to detach from the mainstream and really focus on its own form of expression, its own determination, which on the face of it sounds like quite an easy thing to do, but in practice that's actually quite difficult to navigate through, because finding where all of those that mainstream is integrated into your business is actually quite convoluted and complex. So you might find yourself needing to remodel and tweak, so that there'll be probably quite a strong pull during this period of time to go, I need to shift this because it's not feeling right for me, or I need to completely rebuild something, or I might even need to bring something completely new on stream because that's feeling more an integrity with what it is that I want to be doing. And I can't, you may not be able to find out what bits of the mainstream are woven into something. So that's actually quite, from experience, that takes quite a bit of doing to sort of like unravel things and work out where that mainstream narrative is playing out in how something is structured and designed. So you may find yourself wanting to do a lot of remodeling. I'd go with that, but don't dismiss out of hand what you've had in the past just because you can't work out how to make it comfortable now. It's worth putting the time into finding out what it is about the way something's structured or runs that isn't comfortable now. And if you've got something that has worked brilliantly for a really long time, it's become a staple in your business, but you're noticing that it's starting to lose traction, it's starting to not be able as it's not as easy to sell to people, then that is a really good indication that it is out of step with the current energetic dynamic. And so definitely you need to be looking at how to attune it to the current energies in order to make sure that it continues to work. But like I said, don't dismiss something out of hand just because you don't know why it's not feeling good or why it's not working, because there's always some gold in there that you're going to want to carry forward. So the other thing that is going to happen in your business is that it's going to probably experience an expansion, possibly an explosion of understanding of its purpose. So, as we evolve, we get more of our purpose landing, more of an understanding of our purpose. We connect more dots. The same thing's going to happen for your business. So you're going to start to see that it's the deeper level of purpose that it has and the deeper level of impact it has. You might start to appreciate more than just the work that you do with your clients, how it is expanding beyond that, and how it is actually helping people to shift a complete narrative rather than just their own personal narrative. So quite profound realizations that are going to come on board. So that might be that you connect some dots in terms of things that have always been important to you, things that have always been on the periphery, and you go, no, these things need to come in now, and they need to be part and parcel of my business in a mainstream way. And that's a conversation I've been having a lot with clients this year, is where they've been wanting to bring different aspects of skill sets into their business. They couldn't find a home for them. It didn't feel natural, or it felt natural, but it didn't feel comfortable because the way in which the business had been structured. So there was some work to do to undo that in order to make space for it and integrate it. So you might find yourself suddenly wanting to bring something in from left field and wanting to integrate that into your business. And one thing I would say there is integration is key. And integration is it's a key theme over this period of time. Integration is not removing something, it's actually making space for it. So coming back to the capacity issue, your business is going to experience that as well. You need to be creating capacity in your business to bring these things in and making time to connect the dots, put the pieces together so that that whole picture comes into play. The other theme for your business is around presence. And I think we're all going to find this rise of presence. So presence is just this energy of being okay with taking up space and having a platform and having a voice, and knowing, just simple knowing that what you are sharing and what you're here to share and the work that you do matters. Even if you feel like you're shouting into the void, it matters. You're able to hold that energy of purpose and share it with people. That's presence, and it's felt, and it's going to be something that people are getting better at reading and are more likely to trust. So we're going to find this rise of presence in business and the importance of being able to hold that presence, because it's going to become a more important way of connecting with people. That's something we're really going to begin to experience in this period of time. So lots going on for our businesses. And these energies of this determination, decisiveness that underpins everything, and the rise of presence. This is all about coming into self, coming into this new identity, this evolved identity. That's what's going on in this period of time. So it's strengthening, it's this robust, strengthening, really strong feel to everything that is going on. So your business is going to be finding itself. It's going to be emerging into its own identity, just a coming of age, if you like. So for you, that is for you and your business, those are the key things to be looking out for in this period of time. What about your clients? How can you use these energetic themes to better support your clients? So we can start by thinking about, how are these themes going to be showing up for our clients? Now, as a rule, clients are a step or two behind you in your journey. So you've probably been feeling these things. You're going to experience these things, but where are your clients going to be at? So we can think about the fact that this period of time is practically focused. It is about practical implementation. It is about embodiment and integration by choosing the actions that allow us to become this new version that is in coherence with the energy that is coming on stream. So your clients are going to be wanting to take action. They're not necessarily going to be wanting to do the inner work, because they probably feel that they've done the inner work. They want some practical solutions. So if you're offering something over the next few months, then perhaps it's worth putting the emphasis on the practical aspects of that rather than the reflective aspects of that, because it's going to land better with your clients. So that's one thing to consider. The other thing is that your clients are going to be listening to themselves more. They're going to be trusting themselves more. They're going to be, as you are, sort of turning away from the mainstream. They're turning away from the narratives that have been determining things for so long. It's going, what do I think? Which makes it really important that however you choose to support your clients, you are empowering them to listen and respond to their own voice. Now, the old models of coaching have been around directing people on what action to take. The shift here is that we are to support people to take the actions that are coming from within. It's about finding their own solutions, which is a shift that many, many people have made in their businesses anyway. It's putting more emphasis on that is going to, again, connect with people, because they're going to start to understand what they've been feeling. It's going to be rising into articulation. So the other aspect of this really is thinking about how they are going to be metamorphosis is the word. It's a metamorphosis of becoming. There's a journey that people are going to be going through with it, whether or not they are just awakening to something and opening up to something, or they are going deeper into it. There's a shift of identity that is happening, and acknowledging that shift of identity and helping people to identify how to act in coherence with it, and to sustain it and to maintain this new identity down the line is going to be a key thing for your work in this period of time. It's going to land better. It's going to be received better by your clients if that's what your focus is. And you may find that you want to change the emphasis of something that you're already offering. You may find that there's something that you were planning to offer further down the line that you think, I'll bring that up a little bit because that would really help at this point in time. Or you may think, you know what, I need to bring something completely new online. And all of those, absolutely great. It's a question of, if you're responding to the energetic themes, then you're in a place to be able to work constructively with them. There you have it. This is how the energetic themes are going to be showing up for you, for your business, and for your clients, and some ideas of how you can work with that to allow your business to work, to be attuned to those energies and work constructively with them. So just to summarize, the key things across the piece are clarity of direction. It's going to be really coming in quite strongly. So there's this sense of where you're moving to and how you want to get there. There's the identity shift that is going to come from, acting in coherence with this bigger vision that we have, this greater understanding of purpose and impact. So there's this identity shift that is going to be coming on stream and coming into play that needs to be embodied through different actions. There's the action focused aspect of this. It's time to do, it's a time to implement, it's a time to integrate, it's a time to embody. Those are the sorts of words, those are the sorts of themes that are going to be very strong in this period of time. And finally, the old really is losing its hold completely now. So it's breaking ties with the old and embracing the new. So it's going to be a period of considerable transformation. It's a period of quite a lot of energy to work with. So again, coming back to that thing of capacity, making sure that you have capacity, your business has capacity, and of course, your clients are going to be looking for ways to increase their capacity too. So those are big themes for us to come up with. It's going to be a fun time. This is going to be a time to really take your business into new territory and embrace that pull, embrace that support that you get from the energies, and go with it and have fun. Until next time, take care. Bye.